Hello, people. It's been a while. Sorry for the delay. We had I didn't have a power outage, but some, someone got a power outage. I got called. Tried to fix it. While before I got called, I was eating food at a restaurant to drive over. Try to fix the power, couldn't because the breaker was broken, called somebody to fix the power, had to go back to eat, and now I'm back 42 minutes later. Yeah, sometimes, you know, life doesn't go to plan. At least we start before 7. Which, why are we on YouTube? Very good question, Waffle. It's because I hate Twitch. Twitch has done some questionable things, and, yeah, I mean, YouTube is not better, but I rather stream on YouTube than Twitch. Does mean you cannot use subscriber tokens, I believe. I could try to set it up. Like, if you bear a moment with me, I could try to set it up. If I figure out, so we go to YouTube Studio. Purchases and memberships, probably. I have no idea. Right, earn. Let's click on earn. Start your earning journey earlier. Okay. I have eligibility. 0 video uploads. Yeah. I don't think I'm able to do it right now because it's the first stream in a really long time. I saw Ultra was here. I don't know if he's still here. If you're here, press a 1. I don't know how it works here, but hi Milo. You had food. You cannot complain. No, you cannot complain. You had food. I gave you food. Yes? He wants attention. People, it's been a while. And I've been working on stuff. Like a lot of stuff. For those who are following everything I do, which probably everybody hears from the Discord. Yeah, we uploaded an update to the game. Yeah, some people don't like the update. Screw them. Screw them. Because it's a buff. Right? It's not a nerf, it's a buff. You can have 3 logs at once. That's more than 1, people. I'm not the greatest at math. But I know 3 is more than 1. So yeah, people. Besides that, I've been spending this morning working on improving the helicopter code. As you can see, hold on. Can you guys see? Yes, you guys can see. I can see a little preview of myself. So, yes, I've recoded a lot of the helicopter code. It behaves differently now. Also, you can kind of escape the barrier now because we're not doing relative to position. But I haven't followed anything in a long time. Well, Maltules, have you played Lumber Inc. yet? It's my new game. We spent lots of time on it. It's a nice game. It has helicopter, and helicopter. It's so much more smooth. Also, it can lose. Look, if you go too fast, it can lose height. See? We're slowly losing height. But yeah, it feels so much more natural. Also, see that the speed is fixed. Yes, that was the main issue we had. So it's fully constraint based. And yeah, we're using now a linear velocity constraint in combination with a vector constraint in combination with a gyro constraint. It's a pain about. Yes. I mean, you have to agree that vehicles, well, the helicopter was way too overpowered, right? So, this is the most we can do, right, to balance out the game, is to have helicopters with volumes. You have to think about which tree you're gonna take, right? Instead of, oh, I have 1 capacity, I can just take every tree. Vehicles cannot do this either, right? So you had an unfair advantage to vehicles. But yeah, now this is solved. Now we can also add bigger helicopters with ease, which just have volume, right? Yeah. No, it's not published to the development game yet. Because because of this, right? It does not disable the thing, right? Because of that, I have to disable the max first. Also, because we can just go up, just go up. Milo, shut up. Milo, come here, come here. He's being a silly kitty. Very silly kitty. You can just go up. So yeah, I want to kind of fix this before, right? The barriers are right here. Look, I'm going higher than the barriers. I can finally reach the gold tree. We should probably send a screenshot like this to Seniac. We can finally reach the golden tree. I'm gonna make him so mad. Hold on. He's gonna freak out. Hold on. Yes, Milo, I hear you. Copy that. Go to his Discord. I will move this down quickly. Go to his Discord. I just want this to be full screen. Full screen, please. Thank you very much. Where is title now? There's title. He's gonna be asking how 100% in like 3 minutes. I know if I know him well enough, he will be asking that question. I'm really Dutch. Yeah, it's not an easy balance, I know, but it's something that had to be done, right? Helicopters are just OP, right? You understand that pine is all the way down, right? That's with a reason. But helicopters makes it so easy to get pine. Pine is quite heavy, so that should now slow down helicopters, which is it's gonna be an improvement on the balancing side of things. But yeah, people, this is just a helicopter code. We have a max Y, we're not utilizing it yet, but what we can do is remove this code as we don't need it anymore. Do we use utilize front? No, we don't. How? Where are you getting a line position from? This code should have... If absolute minus is lower than 20. We're just gonna do seed dot position not y. Hello Nikas, why is Nikas? I cannot rank you because I'm not logged in. I'm sorry, Nikas. I'll rank you to moderator later. The bigger trailer shown. Very good question. That trailer will not fit behind any other truck. So we are working on a system, right, to like show you which trailer can be attached to which truck, which is gonna take time because this was a idea we had right before publishing the update and we just did not have time for it. So considering that we'll work on it, right? Then we can make more trailers, right? That's what everybody wants. We can now make more helicopters, and that's what everybody wants. And y'all can be finally happy instead of being mean to us. Sounds like a plan, right? Very good plan. Am I affected by the Roblox chat update? No, because I'm 25. I'm not affected. Roblox, because I'm also a verified curator, I believe I can even talk with people who are younger. Thank you for dropping my phone, Milo. This cat is costing me phones. And I'm wondering why they break so often, huh, Milo? Yes, because you love eating them off. But yeah, so we have to do something with this. We have to What is in my... Oh, yeah. We probably should keep that code in case. Yeah, we can keep that code. That's fine. It does not hurt anybody. But what we do need to do is, if you want to go up, you cannot go up because you're above the max Y. Why you're above the max Y? Picture. That's it. And then we just here we have to figure out something, right? If it's local new, actually upward. If upward movement higher than 0 and seat the position of Y higher is than max Y, then 0 else upward movement. So if we're trying to go up and we're already above the max Y or at max Y, then we just return 0. Otherwise, we just give this one. Easy fix, I think. I hope. Watch it break. Watch it. Never. No, nothing works the first try. Nothing does. No, I'm actually improving the helicopters. Because remember that the update display. I still have to fix that, but. So, okay. We're correct because I lowered by 10%. But we should go up and up and up and up. Yeah, there we go. I'm limited by 512, I believe. 512-ish. Yeah, 550, and we set it in here, 550. Yep. That works, so we can still go down. Whoop! How did it fall down? Interesting. Okay, that's something we still have to fix. Easy fix, though. Before, when we just get in, I want to update the motion quickly. We can move that before everything else. We don't need this either. Position, top speed. We just right here. That's fine. Then we just this. Why are people saying premium helicopters? I don't know anything about a premium helicopter. Nicholas, do you know anything about a premium helicopter? Wait. Are you not the guy from Seniac stream yesterday? Let's see, people. We have to disable whenever we exit. We have to disable. So exit vehicle. We want to make sure that if it's a helicopter here, orientation is correct, but it's what's it called? We need all three. Yes, we need these, and then we just copy them. Is he? Oh, yeah, he calls you Baldo, right? Or is that somebody else? figured. Your username looked familiar. Where do I keep scrolling past that one single function? Yep, it was all the way up. I'm stupid. But that, you guys already know that much. If counterforce then counterforce dots. What are we changing on counterforce? I believe it's the max force or something. There's something I use. I get the mass and then I try to make it zero gravity pretty much. And that's with get mass, and get mass I added a field control somewhere. Front steer mass. This is air based, right? Yeah, handle air based. Somewhere in here, yeah, mass is and the assembly mass. Assembly mass is pretty much if you weld an object to another object, it basically adjusts the assembly mass. So that's an easy way of instead of looping through the bottle, checking massless, etc, etc. This is such an easy fix. So all we have to do is copy these lines, paste them here, and then add a 0. Guess you wanna do that. If movement, then it should be 0 as well. I said 0. There's a microphone in my face, and that makes it difficult to type. I figured. Is there any chance the stickers get front and rear steering? Maybe. Right? We would add some couple new ones. Would require partial recode. Because it does not support that yet. But it's something we can look into. Doop 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 doop. Oh well. Is it possible to code for a trailer to collect auto wood? That's not something we're gonna add. But yeah, this should do it. This should mark that the helicopter is finally done. Play here. Yeah. We already know that it has a Y limit. All we have to figure out is if I do like this. Well, if I do like this, yep, that works. And now if we go back in, takes time to spin up again, and then we can go fly. Yeah, that works pretty well. All right, the helicopter now works perfectly. I want to figure out, right, if we collect some wood, what would it do if we overloaded? This game is pure multiplayer, just saying. Also, there's quite a big chance that I'm gonna get cold again. If that happens, yeah, that's gonna be beer AFK for a bit. because I'm still on duty for technical problems. So that was the reason why I had the stream delayed, pretty much. Okay, we take this with me. Let's find a decent sized oak. It's already heavy. Why it's so heavy? Did it update? No, does it update? Okay, yeah, that's something we have to do. We have to make sure that right now, I don't think that the tree is part of the, what's it called? Oh, I did not think of that, actually. That's stupid. Counterforce, that's this one. Keep that memory inside. Yeah, no, okay. Hold on. Yeah, no. So, that's an issue. Right now, it just doesn't, like, add the weight. But it should, oh yeah, it's also not massless, right? Okay, so that's something we have to take in consideration. Well, we already do this, so all we have to do is trade a primary part, right? Mass, where do we, mass is right here. No, this is a new helicopter system, Baldo. I'm gonna refer to use Baldo as well. Fine. That's fine by me. Alright, get out. Alright, get back into the helicopter. Yep, that fixed it. Very easy. So if you watch right here, under your vehicle seat, this gives a upward force. So if I hit R, you see it automatically updates, which, yeah, that was the issue. Now fixed. So the helicopter should be good for updating. Is it gonna rain anytime soon? No, 4 minutes, 4, 8, roughly 12 minutes it's gonna rain. Each of these is 4 minutes, by the way, for real life minutes. But, yeah. So far, this works. I'm happy with how it works. The speed now matches up. We had just an issue with the formula. Well, not really a formula, just the way how it worked. I used a position constraint, which wasn't the best of ideas. But yeah, is that a cave? No, that's not cave. Could be cave. Eventually, could be cave. But yeah, this is what we got. Brand new helicopter. Well, not new, but a new system, which so far is pretty cool. We still have to inverse schematic the hands, so a joystick or something. Like if we can make this like move and stuff, maybe even update the first person camera for in vehicles. It would not be too difficult to code. Just would need to modify the existing Roblox code. But yeah. No, I have not thought about it yet. I've thought about that. You have to think that the server is just one giant group, right? So yeah, forming groups within a group, that's a no-go. So we're just gonna leave it at this. And yeah. So far, it works great, by the way. I absolutely love doing that. Screw everything, just hit it with the blades. Yeet. Yeah, I absolutely love how the helicopter has turned out. We can check that off the list, luckily. So, people, I actually want to talk about you guys about a project. This project would be Mining Inc. 2. I'm thinking about how, right? So, what I want to do is a progressive game, right? Mining Inc. is not as progressive as it could be. So, I've been writing things down. And a couple of the things is, vehicles have different mining depths. So, just like pickaxes in a mining game. For example, in Minecraft, a stone pickaxe cannot mine iron. Well, it can mine iron, cannot mine diamonds is what I mean. What's a popular mining game? Azure Mines, for example. Some pickaxes cannot, like, they'll slow down how further you go. That's what I want to do with vehicles for Mining Inc. 2. As for other gameplay, I'm thinking of the ability to be able to upgrade refining processes. I'm not quite sure how, but yeah. Absolutely not. No. New game, new vehicles. So no, stuff will not be transferred because it's going to be completely new. It also has to be funded, right? I make a living of making games. So yeah, doing that would just make sure that I'll be broke and have to live on the street. So yeah. But we could start with Milo. Move your dose. Milo, don't. Don't on the couch. Have a bunch of weak spot. My cat is being so very much silly. But yeah, still thinking about how and everything. We still have to do something about this. Nekas, are you still here? You think we should change to whatever I suggested, like hub? Like this game, images, hub, Steam. this, where we change it to these lush green trees. You think we can do that, Nikas? Sure. I can publish it Dev Place. There we go. It's publishing. Yeah, this game is so freaking good, right? I love it. I love, especially played on the Steam Deck, for when I'm bored. In terms of aesthetically, I love it. I'm stuck. Hold on. My chair rolled off the plastic mat. There we go. Fixed it. But yeah, people. Let's also, we should probably finish that. I was working on a very similar system. We could do that before Mining Inc. though. I was playing with soundboard. Don't freaking judge me. Yes. Also, this is the Mining Inc. map. If you're wondering, this is how the map looks. It's very big. Not big enough though. We're expanding that way. So that tunnel will lead to a new area. Yes. Where is it? Capture test. That's the one. Good. Very happy, free eater. Thank you very much for your Robux. It's very well appreciated. Now Milo can have another day of food. Am I right, little kitty? Why are you trying to bite me? You little monster. Yes, you're getting attention. That's all you wanted. Stop biting me. No biting. Stop biting. Yes. Stop biting. Oh, you wanna bite? Why you wanna bite? He's pissed. That way? Yes, that way. Move your bum to your kitty pole. It's right there, next to my desk. Go sit. Go sit. Yes, good boy. Go sit. Yes, go sit there. No, you go sit there. No. Sit. Oh my god, you're pain in the ass. Move your bum hole. Move it. There. No. Sit. Go lay down. Sit and go lay down. Then not. Bye. He's such a spoiled brat. Elaborate your question. So, Mining Inc. is still in the writing out phase. Right, Mining Inc. 2. I don't know. It's still in the writing out phase. Right? I have no concrete plans. It's gonna take another 2 years, I think. But yeah. What do you guys think? And then here is the title of the location. That's what I'm working on. And then you can hit save and discard. Save will save it to your Roblox library. Discard will do nothing. But yeah, I thought it was very fun. We could add like the locations like this. As Mining Inc. is a Lumber Inc. is an exploration game. If you want to see the code behind it, it's very basic. Nothing much, still not done. We also have to do screen starter. Things like this we have to also disable services. And also do the capture, the mouse cursor invisible, that kind of stuff. But yeah, this is something I was working on, and yeah, will also be added to Lumber Inc. But that's for a later time. It's not on the priority list. Fixing bugs, issues. The helicopter was on my main priority list. There are some other smaller things that I have to fix, but yeah, it does not have priority at all. Like, not at all. That one needs a despawn region. I forgot to add that one so people could block this. Not anymore. Added the despawn region. Despawn region extended to here. Huh? Oh, yeah. Probably have to enable these lights. And enable the surface lights. Forgot to do that. It's so small, doesn't matter. What are the blue parts? These, you mean? These are for the node system. Can I show you? Probably I can. Map. UI. I have to figure out what the script name is. It's something we haven't like it helps with the tutorial as well. Like if you do the tutorial, you see those like the arrows and stuff. That's the blue parts, but it's also for this. I want to show you map frame. Is it called? Do I have the code enabled? Do I have the code enabled or not? Which is my question. No, I don't. So I just need 2 parts in a folder, in a model. Each is a model. Just hold on. Rope. You want to set the primary part to this. We want to make sure that the streaming is persistent. Otherwise Roblox streaming enabled will disable it and break the script, which it has happened before. So this is gonna be called. Where are you? Am I seriously that blind? Yeah, test end and test start. This one gonna be called test end. Test end. This part is gonna. This model is gonna be called test start. We're gonna yoink you down right here. Test start. Alright, it will just hit play here. Alright, there we go. See this red line? That's what the blue parts do. So right, this is the start, right here. Eventually that would be your humanoid root part, and then basically you want to know where to go to another position. Eventually you will be able to open the map. Right now that button is completely disabled. Where is it? We can enable that button for now. This is just stuff, right, which is actually funny enough in game but not enabled, right? It's just me and Nick as a Sith. Sith does not work 24/7 on the game. Me and Nick is do. We don't have enough time. Alright, so here. Alright, you see this? I don't know why that's that big, but it's fine. See that we have to do this. For some reason that stroke is now really big, but yeah, pretty much. This helps you navigate to where you want to go. That's what it is for. Yeah, that's what I thought as well. It's basically a star path. Sure, the red line does not follow the path completely, but don't care. Something visual. But yeah, you can pretty much navigate to where you want to go. So yeah, this just completely shows you where you can go. So right here, that's the end. So yeah. Pretty cool, right? Also, look how this follows the curve so perfectly. Oh. So difficult to cut, but oh, so worth it. And now you change it to circular, and now it just works perfectly. But yeah, that's pretty much what the blue cubes are for. I hope that answered your question. Let's remove that. Let's disable this line. And let's hide that button. So yeah, that's what I've been working on. Alright, people, what do I feel like doing right now? Let me check Discord quickly. I think I want to talk Mining Inc. Right? It's quite anticipated. Experiences, group experiences. The mining company. So, people, I've been prototyping for years, right? Fortunately, there are some bad actors who took the idea. Right? What is he? What you doing, kitty? What you doing? My cat is completely crazy. Hello, world. This is something that we had cooking up. This is a smell like I wanted like Mining Egg, the second one to be how should I say? Careful, Milo. Jeez. The second game to be, what's it called? Well, not multiplayer, but Mining Inc. is about working together. So I still want to feature that. But, right? But. This, what I have right here, is not gonna be it. I'm not gonna make a tycoon style game where you can just plant parts, make conveyors. This is not physics, by the way. This is all rendered. It's yeah. Right. So it's not gonna be this. What I do want to have, let's make a new game. Also, it's not gonna be this. So let's write some stuff in here. In server storage script. Let's call it a game design document, aka GDD, and let's write some stuff down. What I want is drills. Mink, let's make. What I want is drills with different depth ranges, or like max depth. Drills that max mining, different mining speeds, different to be honest, that's a funny idea, but different some ores need different drills. This is what I have in mind for drills, right? Yes. For years I've been able to live off Roblox, right? At the start it wasn't much to live with, but now that pretty much I've been recognized as a top developer, 2 of my groups are verified. It's easier, right? I have issues, I can directly call Roblox. It makes life easier, pretty much. But yeah, I've been able to live from Roblox since 2018. Now I have my own place. It's not much, but it's my own. I live on my own. I'm able to do everything myself now. I don't need financial support anymore from my parents. They are very supportive of me quitting school and doing Roblox, which, yeah, that's pretty crazy, right? That's crazy shit right here. But yeah, I've been able to do that. Yeah, I mean, the game is pretty good monetized. Like, some people always think, right, it's the player count. It's never the player count. It's your statistics, right? I don't go over quantity versus quality. I go for quality. Lumber Inc. is a very good quality game, right? Sure, like here, sponsored ad that we add ransom ad that helps with the players, like that goes up now. Sure, some of these values could be better, right? They could be much better. But Lumber Inc. is such a young game, right? Mining Inc. still produces like a lot of money, right? That game is from 2018. That game is 6 years old. Almost 7. Right? Am I correct? No. Almost 6 years old. Not 7. Almost 6 years old. Still makes a lot of money. So I go over quality versus quantity. Right? I'm just a solid developer. I do what I can. Right? Sometimes I do commissions. Right? I help. Yesterday I was working for Dragon's Life. Which, yeah, fun game, you should totally check it out. But yeah, I've helped making this in March 1st. But yeah, I've been a huge part of the Dragon Life community as well. I don't need a brain rot game with thousands of players. Just saying, 260 is okay, like 250 is an okay player count. Just saying, right? You can be proud of that. Sure, it's not thousands. I don't have thousands either, right? But you don't need to, right? As long as you have returning users play, you get money, right? As long as you monetize your game well. For example, we had Build 225 Disasters. Remember that game, right? We had a lot of player counts. We had like a huge player count in this game when it was back live. We had a huge player count. Now it's that. This game never got the revenue, right? It never did. It was always like around 100. Can I see analytics, engagement, economy, funnels, overview, and then I want to look last year or this year. Look, the revenue was never high, never as big as Mining, because the game was poorly monetized. But we had a huge player count. So it's look how bad it was. Mining Inc. was so much better compared to it. You have to start somewhere, dude. You have to start somewhere. My first real Roblox game that was truly mine, that was in Dutch games, Dutch Studios. It was this game. It was horribly rated. It did in some events. People did not like it. It was a mad game, right? This was my first game. This game gave me my first DevX. This game, like, it's so old now. Last updated 2019. That's incorrect, by the way. Last update was probably 2017. Probably accidentally did a publish or something. But yeah, this game did in some events, and yeah, it wasn't great. It was Arthro back in those days. But yeah, this game, right? Monitoring. I want to go to monetization overview. Can I go like 3 years back? No, I can't. Like, this game has not made anything in years. I can't look back, but that was my first one. That was the first game. Make items that are not necessary, but that are very attractive. So, for example, circular saw. You don't need it because there are really good cash saws, but people want it, right? Don't paywall stuff, right? Paywalling things is horrible. But if you have like a really good saw for cash, really good saw for Robux, people often pick Robux because people are lazy. They want immediate gratification. So yeah, alright. Let's talk about refinery. Stop it. What do I want? I'm not yet sure as to the refinery part. I do want the refinery to be upgradable, but I'm not quite sure how I wanna do this. Eventually upgradable. Alright, selling. Do I want to do a ship again? Probably. Do I want to probably do something different? Yeah, sure. Not sure yet. Okay, stop suggesting stuff. Roblox, stop suggesting stuff, please. I mean, the item, like, if you make, for us, we make a saw and then a Robux one and then a cash one. The cash one is always going to be more expensive than a Robux one because we want people to grind for it. And people then be like, yeah, but I just rather spend Robux, right? But there's an equally as good saw, but they have to work hard for it. That's how you properly monetize, in my opinion. That's what I've been doing for lumbering, that's what I've been doing for Mining Inc., and I've been able to survive just well. With my DevX, I'd be able to DevX roughly 4 million Robux a month. Roughly. I'm not sure if I wanna have different regions. Maybe a stock market, not sure. Like, we ditched that idea in Lumber Inc. It sucked. Well, it's there, but it sucks. So no, I don't think I'm gonna add a stock market. Maybe even. Purity. Maybe able to refine. Maybe be able to refine ores. We're just running things down. We were working on Lumber Inc. Now we're just writing a game design document for Mining Inc. 2. Just some ideas, right? Just write them down, see how well they stick. See if we can make a new game, right? Most of the code for Mining Inc. can be reused. That's good because it uses my modular library. So most of it we could make work, make do. So we're just thinking, right, this is just generic game, daily ranks. Maybe ranks? MISC. Let's throw that in a MISC. Miscellaneous. Ranks. To be honest, what I think Azure Mines us pretty well is everybody has their own little place where they can upgrade their statistics, right? So pickaxes. Main tools. Hard to reach ores. Different. I cannot type tonight. People suggest. I'm all ears. I'm all ears. I'm gonna grab something to drink. I'll be right back. Meanwhile, come suggest something. I've returned. So people, feel free to suggest things you want to see in the upcoming game. I'm gonna quickly move stuff around on my desk. It's such a mess. Alright, maybe your ranks, right? For miscellaneous stuff. Where's my mouse? There. Things to upgrade. Maybe things we could upgrade. Yeah, I was thinking of upgrades. Oh, I'm still there. There we go. Yeah, I was thinking of it. Things to upgrade. But what else? Right. Like performance, like maybe able to like upgrade yourself. Alright, now you have a GDC, right? We can start designing stuff. So we'll empty everything out. We'll make another studio. We're gonna copy the interface, not the interface, but what is it called? We're gonna copy the code from lumbering as server as client, because that's it's called the framework. That's what we're gonna use. We're gonna use the framework from lumbering. If my Starlink is surviving this harsh weather, by the way. I'm stuck to Starlink, pretty much. There's no other way for good Wi-Fi to be here. So we're just gonna copy the server. Looking outside by now, you crazy kitty. So all we need is a replicated storage set assets, which is a folder. We need an events with this folder. What else we need? We need classes. Actually, I want to rename class to shared because it makes more sense, right? I agree, it makes more sense. And then here we call a folder called services. Folder in, where is it? Script services called services. Want to rename some stuff services. Same thing here, just rename this to services. Just so it's a bit better, right? This is better. Everybody agrees it's better. Same thing here. What we do, we're gonna copy that script. No, not that one. We're gonna copy that one. Right. We're gonna yeet you in here, in here, in here. We're gonna select this. Correct. Still correct. Then we just do shared services. Oops, yeah, we can rename services here. No, we don't even use contents in here. So we can just delete that one. We delete that one. We keep that as services. And then we need a screen UI, which is never going to reset. So reset on spawn, turn off. We give it a folder called services. And we can delete this because we're not using that. And this should be called main. All right, let me grab a glass to fill my. Let me grab a glass to fill. Jeez, I can barely talk today. Did I do my dishes? No, still dirty dishes. Hey Siri, what's the time? Yeah, no. It's gonna take 4 hours. I'm gonna be sitting here 4 hours. Damn. Returned. Oh. A 3-wheeler. Alright, I guess this should be the surfaces. Right, we have a nice void to play with. Now that we have these surfaces, we can just exit it. That's what we want. Welcome to the Classic Mining Inc. people. Gosh, but is this game ugly compared to Lumbering? Oh, this game looks so weird. It definitely needs a Nikas to, like, Lumbering 2 needs definitely a Nikas to update everything. Alright, what I understand from Mining Inc., we also have to make sure everything is high up in the sky. So, 250. No, 1000 up. That's better. So we have a mine cover, which is easy. It uses, we can use this to generate some stuff, I guess. I'm thinking. I want to know which way we're facing. So fuel, and then we have a fuel selector. Okay, it's positive C. So fuel. That one. Where are you, buddy? There you are. Okay, so the game would be mostly behind this block. Get out of here. Mostly behind here. So we just make a quickly base plate. This is gonna be our base plates. Yeah. This is just anchor. Let's just make it dark, whatever. Let's call this base plates. Let's add a spawn location. Alright. Then here I want to add a terrain start. Alright, so now we have something for this to fill up with. Open another studio, why not? I know in the other one we have already terrain generation happening. Did I literally just copy? Yeah, I did. Did I? Yeah, this is just pretty much from Mining Inc. I mean, generation of Mining Inc. wasn't that bad. We can do better than that generation. But all I want to do is just have some stuff thought out, right? All I want is to think about how this game should be. And so far what I think is this is gonna be the map. Probably we're gonna have like little places for people to like spawn their trucks from. Other than that, I don't know yet. We have to think. Have to fix that as well still. Okay. Because I'm too old school for Rojo. Also, why would I use two programs? I know Visual Studio Code is great. Yeah, I use it every time. But why would I use two things? Well, does not make sense. Roblox their code editor is fine, right? There's nothing wrong with their code editor. Why would I need like two things open, right? If I wanted to, what I could do is just detach this script, add it as a separate window. I could do something like this, right? Have studio somewhere open, whatever, right? Do this. But I cannot be bothered to use Rojo. I know how to use it. I don't care. Generally, I don't care. I do want to use the vehicle chassis from Lumber Inc. My man, I've been doing this for years. I know what I'm doing, I think. I can make a living of it, so I guess I know what I'm doing. All doing is just prototyping. This is gonna take a really long time. But yeah, pretty much I want to have the same terrain generation again of Mining Inc., which is the triangle stuff we use. I don't fancy doing terrain with it. But yeah, what I want to do is just random generated terrain. So pretty much those triangles that just, right, do this. And then go down in different Y heights, which are using math.seed. Arduino is pretty much dead, dude. It got bought by Qualcomm, I believe. Pretty much dead. My new product is actually Arduino based, which is gonna be arriving Tuesday for R&D, and when if that's approved, then it's gonna be on sale. They'll order like 1,000 pieces or so. I'm just thinking of the game idea right now. I'm not gonna really do programming. Yeah, I think this is pretty much it for what I want to do. We have some applications I still have to go through in terms of finding people for this, but yeah, I think with the budget I have, which is like 60 grand at least, it's more than enough for this game. I think that's more enough. We'll see, like, maybe some people want to work for percentage, some people want cash after, so yeah, I think I can just design the GRC, lay down the foundation, and then don't have to worry about it anymore. My project is completely ESP30, well, the old one is completely ESP32 based. You can buy it off my website either, or you can purchase it from what is it called, Etsy. It's completely ESP32 based. It's a smart LED controller. The software is completely open closed. It has been featured by various YouTubers. Go buy it, give me money, hell yeah. And then we got the BL SmartFlow, which is also an ESP32 based device. This, yeah, pretty much has fan control. But yeah, I still love how this board looks. It's so nice. But yeah, everything is coded. It works with ESP32. You can make a fan graph with it, depending on the nozzle temperature. But yeah. Alright, people. I've had enough of streaming. So I'm gonna relax. I'm gonna sit on my couch. And yeah, I'm gonna enjoy life for a bit. I hope you enjoyed the stream. If you did, make sure to subscribe to me on YouTube. Follow me on whatever this platform is. It's X or Twitter, whatever you call it. You can join our Discord if you want. I'm still enjoying this. I need some more popcorn. But yeah. I'll see you all next time. Hopefully, next stream we'll have some more progress on this. Meanwhile, play Lumber Inc. It's linked in the description of the video. Totally tried. It's such a good game, right? That's the wrong game. I said this one. No, that. Thank you. So difficult. Play this game. It's very good. Yes. It allows you to drive ATVs, helicopters, whatever.